Hello and welcome back to B2B Marketing. Now we've got some brand new exclusive content for you. Don't forget, you can get all that exclusive content, the Q&As, things like that, and even live streams of some of the keynote speeches here today. And the hashtag to follow us is IgniteB2B. Now I'm joined by Jakob. Pete, thank you so much for joining us.
Great to see you.
Now obviously you're going to chat to us now about the challenges that face marketers sort of in the modern era. What do you think those are in particular?
Yeah, I think many of the challenges are, we got all this stuff about there's lots of new technologies, there's AI, there's ABM, there's marketing automation, all this other stuff. But the greater challenge is, have we got enough time, or more importantly, enough attention that we can put on any of this stuff to get it done in anything other than a really, really mediocre way? So I think busyness is actually the greatest challenge we have of all right now.
So you mentioned AI, which is obviously a word that always excites people. How is technology like that, do you think, is that being used?
Well, it's kind of like tongue-in-cheek would be my answer to it, because when I think AI, in this context of busyness, I'm thinking, I would say AI is applied intention. So it's kind of like, it's actually really about, let's be clear about what is it we plan to get done, and then apply some tips and techniques to actually give us a hope of getting some of those things done. So really it's got nothing to do with technology whatsoever, as far as I'm concerned.
And what distractions do you think are out there at the moment? Is that something that happens?
No question. And in actual fact, having just done a session in the hall here, from the survey that we did, the biggest distraction, almost surprisingly I felt, still with marketers, is just the distraction of email. Over 50% of people were saying that it's their number one distraction. And for me, what that says is we've all got to find a much better way of dealing with email. We're using it as our to-do list. Big mistake. We should change our relationship with email so that we are in control of it rather than the other way round. Which means we decide when we go on to email. We don't have it on all day. Just have a look in the morning and then spend time in the afternoon, or for a short period every hour if you must, or 2 or 3 times a day, not all day. How are you going to get other work done? There's always going to be plenty of distractions amongst your email. And remember this one key point: your email is fundamentally all someone else's agenda, not yours. So put it in its place. You're
right, actually, because it creates quite a reactive culture, doesn't it? You come in, your inbox is flooded, suddenly you're reacting, you're not getting the stuff done that you wanted to. So you think it's holding us back in that sense?
I think it's huge. Think about so many of us, we get into the office in the morning, first thing we do, turn on the email. Any hope of having control over what we get done during the day, gone within the first 5 minutes by whatever is in there that, as I say, it's someone else's agenda, it's not ours. So put it in its place. Great tool, but use it for us rather than for someone else's purposes.
That's a very interesting way of looking at it, I must say. I think I agree as well. So what is it about B2B marketing, about this event that is so special?
For me, this is the crackerjack event of the year. This is where all of the people who are the players and the decision makers and a lot of my peers and network, they're all here today. So it's a fabulous place to network, catch up with friends, make new business, as well as learn from some terrific content that's around the hall on all sorts of marketing topics.
Fantastic, Pete. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure, really interesting as well.
You too. Have a great day.
Now, coming up later on, we've got loads more exclusive content for you. Keep following the Facebook stream, and just remember as well that hashtag is IgniteB2B to keep up to date with everything that's going on at the world's largest B2B marketing event.